How many atoms of hydrogen are in a sample of sucrose that contains 34.23 grams of sucrose? You always want to start with what's given, so we're going to start with 34.23 grams of sucrose. And for a mole calculation, if you're not sure what to do, you always want to convert to moles, so from there you can figure out what your next step will be. We want to convert the 34.23 grams of sucrose to moles of sucrose. So to do so, we need to add up the mass of all the carbons, hydrogens, and oxygens. Carbon has a mass of 12.011, and since there's 12 of them in sucrose, we need to multiply this by 12 to get 144.32. Hydrogen has a mass of 1.0079, so we want to multiply that by 22 because there's 22 hydrogens in sucrose. And this gets us 22.1738. Oxygen has a mass of 15.999. And since there is 11 of them, we need to multiply this by 11 to get 175.989. From here, you want to add up all of these masses to get 342.295. So this is what you will put in the grams spot, which will give you 1 mole of sucrose. Then from here, you want to figure out how you can cancel out the 1 mole of sucrose to get closer to atoms of hydrogen. From here, we'll multiply by the mole ratio of hydrogen to sucrose. We got 22 moles of hydrogen from the formula sucrose, where it says there are 22 hydrogens. And there are 22 hydrogens in 1 whole mole of sucrose. So that's the ratio. From the mole ratio, we want to cancel out moles of hydrogen to get atoms of hydrogen. So for 1 mole of hydrogen, there are, we'll use Avogadro's number, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of hydrogen in 1 mole of hydrogen. What works for me is if I multiply the top of all of the fractions and then divide by the bottom. So we'll multiply 34.23 times 22 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Then we'll divide by 342.295. Canceling out everything that we know we should end up with 1.055 times 10 to the negative 22nd atoms of hydrogen.